What's up, everybody? Listen, you know, if you've watched my videos, that I always tell you what I think. Even if it's not the popular thing, even if many Eagle fans disagree with me, even if other teams disagree, no matter what, I tell you what I think. And I'm not always, oh yeah, we're going to be the best, we're the best ever, nobody can beat us because of this or that. I don't buy that bullcrap, all right? Listen, the Eagles are about to make a monumental mistake here. One mistake so bad that I believe it's going to spell the end of Howie Roseman. You signed Torrey Smith today. Now you're trying to sign Alshon Jeffrey. You're trying to get Alshon. Alshon is 26-year-old, big receiver, talented. He's good for many teams he would be good for, not for the Eagles. We have a second-year quarterback. And you're going to go out and sign two descending players at wide receiver. Alshon, best years are behind him. I mean, you may not agree, but I'm telling you, I believe that wholehearted. Torrey Smith, his best years are behind him. We are going to have descending players at the receiver position with a second-year quarterback. Not only that, but you assure yourself, if you get Alshon and Torrey Smith, that no Mike Williams and no Corey Davis. There's no shot they'll draft them in the first round with those two guys. I don't believe it. What does that mean? That means in 2 or 3 years, Mike Williams and Corey Davis will be better than both of those guys. And you have a young second-year quarterback going to be playing with these guys who aren't as good as they once were. They're big-name signings. Alshon's a big-name signing on paper. But in reality, he's older than 26 years old. Eagles, wake the hell up. Wake up. You want ascending players. Stop with this crap about next year. You don't have to win the Super Bowl next year. You're not going to. Stop trying to fool people. Go out and sign the right guys, even if it's not popular. Alshon Jeffries is not the guy you want. It's a big mistake. Mark it down, I said that. The truth must be told. You sign Torrey Smith, fine. Keep Torrey Smith, keep Jordan Matthews, and then draft Mike Williams or Corey Davis. You wanted Pryor, fine. You want Cooks, fine. Alshon's a big mistake. He's good, yes. I know people go, but he's good. He can catch and he can go downfield. He's big. He's not a good fit for us because we have a second-year quarterback who needs to have a team built around him long-term with ascending players that haven't reached their peak. Those guys have reached their peak. Eagles, save yourselves. Don't sign Alshon. You want to go after Pryor's ascending. You want to go after Cooks is ascending. Alshon Jeffries is descending. Torrey Smith is descending. Okay? Even Kenny Britt was ascending. Kenny Britt was better than Torrey Smith. And I don't want him. The worst part of it is if you sign those two guys, I'm not sure where Jordan Matthews is going to be in a year. And I know for a fact that you have just pinned yourself in the draft. You have pinned yourself in the draft to a corner and end, and I doubt you'll get a running back. But in 2-3 years, Corey Davis and Mike Williams will be better than Alshon and Torrey Smith. So why go spend the money on those guys? Eagles, heed my warning. Eagle fans, mark my words. You want to argue with me? Fine. I don't care. It's a mistake to sign Alshon Jeffrey. Big time. I hope it doesn't happen. I really do. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope that the Eagles can be saved from themselves. I hope Howie Roseman can be saved from himself. This is ridiculous. Go in the draft. Look, free agency start, right? Make it real easy for you. Free agency start. Concentrate on interior linemen. There's interior linemen out there that you can get. Guys that are good and can be an upgrade, okay? You should have let Peters walk because he's $11 million. You have to move Lane Johnson to the left tackle at some point anyway. So bring Lane Johnson, put him in left tackle, bring in Riley Reef or something like that. I don't know who, but Peters is old. What's he going to give you? 1 year for what? 1 year for what? A playoff run? 1 year for what? Get Lane Johnson, put him over. Let him play. Fill a right tackle. Let Lane learn left tackle this year. Use your draft. Use your free agency. Sign some interior linemen. If you can't get Cooks, if you can't get Pryor, then draft Corey Davis or Mike Williams. Even if you get Cooks or Corey Davis, Cooks or Pryor, I'm sorry. Even if you get Pryor or Cooks, sign Corey Davis or Mike Williams. But don't sign Torrey Smith and Alshon Jeffrey, two descending players. Now you got Torrey Smith, Alshon Jeffrey, descending players. Peters, descending players. Kelsey, descending player. What are we doing? We got a second-year quarterback. Let's build a franchise around him for the next 10 years, not for 1 year. Please, somebody save the Eagles.